Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We're doing part 8 of our Creative 4-Panel Folio With Me series. If you haven't been here before, my name's Tiana and I am here. um, so let's just go ahead and get started. I'm not going to moan and groan about what's going on in my life right now. I'm trying to stay focused on other things and throw myself into my work, my day work, and my day job and this job. So let's get started with the next panel. Last night we left off with we worked on this piece here, the inside here, and the night before that we were working on this. And again, we're going to come back and put embellishments on this. We've got a lot of that to do still. I know it looks a little plain Jane right now, but don't worry, we are going to be adding a whole lot to this still. Last night we also did this flap here that's got an acetate window with an actual pocket lining here. Okay, so tonight hopefully we'll get through this piece, this top portion here, the pocket that goes here, and I might put a big pocket with a flap here for a journal. I don't know yet, but let's see how far we get. Okay, tonight you're going to need, I did notice, I've been watching my videos, and a few things I'm going to get better on. Number one, the supplies you're going to need. Number two, putting links in for certain things, like those little mount latches. People were asking where I got those. The magnets that I use, that kind of stuff. So tonight, you're going to need your paper for this, for your pocket for back here. I've already picked mine. Up here, we're going to need paper for an envelope that goes here, another one, a pocket here, a flap, and I've got an envelope that's already pre-made that I'm going to put up here, and a few other things. So, get your papers for that, and let's start with the envelope that goes here. Now that envelope is going to have like a document closure, you know, with the circles and the brads, so you'll need a couple of little circle punches, but these are what are these, 1-inch circle punches from this guy right here. If you don't have that, grab a dime, make a circle, cut it out. You'll need 2 brads for that. Okay, 2 brads for this as well. And your paper that you're going to use to make your envelope. So, let's move this out of the way. And I'm going to use, oops, something went flying out of there. I'm going to use, let's see, there was a piece of scrap paper that went flying out. It was for something else, sorry. Alright, I am going to make, move that away, an envelope out of, the envelope out of this. So, first thing we're going to do is I like to score my sides more often than not. So let's go ahead and do that for the purposes of for the purposes of the tutorial. I just got things that are like just all up in my way right now. Okay, so grab your scoreboard if you have it. If you don't, grab a ruler and a pencil. And we're going to do a 1/2 inch on either side, all the way down. Yeah? Okay, I'm going to fold those in. So to decide on which side you want out. Now, if it's kind of directional, make sure when you're folding yours that you want to fold. So if it's, you know, up this way, and you want to keep it that way, not get upside down, fold this top part up and this side down, and you'll see that it's all the right way. Yeah. So be careful when you're folding it, which direction you're going to put it in, whether you want it right side up. So let's fold these. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna fold it up here. I think it leaves me about 2 inches at the top. Maybe a little more. Okay, increase that. And you guys have seen me make envelopes before. Cool. Push this piece down. Make sure it's even with the edges. Increase that. Okay. Now, I did want to ask you guys something. Somebody made a couple comments about like a live class with me or something, an in-house kind of thing. If you guys are interested in that, I'm not really sure how I would do it because I don't think I have enough subscribers to do a live feed on YouTube yet. I want to say I have to have a lot more subscribers. I have to see what the number is for them to let me do that. I'm not really sure how I would do that, but if you're interested in a class with me, something kind of live where we do something like this, crafting kind of deal, or Folio where we just decorate or whatever, leave a comment or let me know what you, or see, tell me what you guys think. Other thing I wanted to ask you guys about, see if y'all would be interested in, is blank folios. So most of you guys all know I have an Etsy store, storyhouse at .etsy.com, right? So that's where I put a lot of stuff. Well, not too much here lately because I am blessed enough that as I'm making these, they are selling as or before I even finish them. But I thought about creating like blank folios where it's just the base, already created, already reinforced, and having those up for sale in my Etsy store. Then you just buy the base, where it's 3-panel, 4-panel. I could, do with more flaps in it, but it's just the base, and then you guys can purchase it and decorate however you want. I thought about putting those up. I thought it might be easier for you guys to just purchase one. I thought people might be interested in that because I know these do get a little complicated and sometimes a little bit frustrating. So if that's something you guys think you'd be interested in, let me know. I've already started creating a few. I think I'm going to go ahead and do it on a trial basis and see how it works. But get the word out that if anybody's interested in those or something like that, that I'm going to have those at my store. Yeah, so I'll let you know how it goes once I put them up and see if anybody's interested in getting those. Anyway, okay, so what are we going to do next? Well, we got the envelope pretty much, so I'm going to go ahead and cut these tabs off to make the upper flap here. Here and here. Now those I just eyeball. I've been doing it so long it's just almost like muscle memory. So usually I'm pretty dead on. Let's see how I did this time. Yep, pretty good. Okay, so what we're gonna do is the closure will be like this. We'll take some jute here, grab some of that if you have it, or any kind of twine that you want to use. I'm going to use the jute here, jute twine. Now cut off a little extra more than you think you may need. Okay. Now to make the hole, you can do one of two things. You can either use a poke tool, like that, right? Or you can use, if you have one, a crocodile. Make the hole in the disc. Yeah. So I'm going to use my crocodile because I have it. And let's see. Let's go ahead and first let's grunge up the discs here, and we're going to keep to the. For this one, I'm going to use scorched timber. So let me switch out brushes here. Now I'm using scorched timber ink, not the oxide. It's darker, and I just like it for edging and inking. I feel like it'd be a waste to use the oxide because it's lighter and I don't need the extra, oxidation properties of the oxide. I'm just inking. All right. Okay. Let's get that really good all around the edges. I'm gonna make it even a little darker, and then I'm gonna blend it out a little bit with my blending brush. There we go. Do the same for the other. So I gotta make this a little darker than I originally planned, but I think it's maybe a little too dark. I'll do it over on the other side. I think that's a little much. I know I like them dark, but geez. Be careful not to do the same thing on this side. Even if I do, I got a whole little box of these discs that I've pre-cut. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. So what we're gonna do is, before I glue this down, we're gonna put this closure together. Okay. So let's get this out of the way. Alright, first thing we're going to do is grab your crocodile or your pokey tool, and you're going to want to go to the smaller side, okay, the smaller hole, and center it up, and you're going to poke a hole dead center of the disc. That's pretty good. It's a little off, but it's okay. Do it again with the other. Alright, a little off, that's okay. No biggie. Alright, now grab your pokey tool, and since we're going to put this first one up here, let's go ahead and center that where you'd like it to sit. And I'm just going to use my awl for this. Poke that in there. Take my brad, punch it through, and spread the prongs out. Press it down and make it a little tight, but you don't want it so tight you can't get the twine underneath it. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now we're going to do the same thing down here. Just going to eyeball, make sure we got them lined up, and you can decide how far down you want it, up or down. I think I want mine right about there. Okay. Hold that. We're going to make a hole for our brad. And the same thing, just go ahead and separate the prongs and push it down here. Yeah? Okay. Alright, now let's go ahead and just so nothing gets caught on that as we're sliding it in and out of the envelope, I am going to put a piece of tape there. So let's grab some fabric, linen tape that I've got over here. Actually, I'll use some bookbinding tape instead of using that. I've got some bookbinding tape that I use that's really strong, adhesive wise. It should cover that quite nicely so nothing gets snags on that as it's going in and out of the envelope. Yeah? Yeah, okay, we're good. Alright, let's go ahead and glue this down. I'm going to use my art glitter glue here. It's stopped up. Nope, it's good. Oop. I just realized I forgot to miter my edge up there, so let's cut that off. There, one over here. I always forget something. Okay. Fold this up. Make sure it's even on either edge. Now, these brads up here you can cover if you like. I do want to cover those. So I'm actually going to grab another disc and glue that on top of there. You can use a piece of fabric tape, linen tape, whatever you want to, however you want to cover it, if you want to cover it. Piece of scrapbook paper, however you want to do it. I think I'm just going to do a disc there. Yeah, let's just do a disc. And I'm going to go ahead and ink it up a little bit. Do I want to do that? Does it matter? Yeah, because it does a little bit. Whatever. Let's ink it up a little bit so it matches the others, yeah? And just put that over the prongs there. A little squeeze. Okay. Put that to the side. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and ink this up. So let's use Scorched Timber. You're more than welcome to fast forward through the inking if you'd like. So you guys know I like my edges really dark, and then I'll go back over it and blend it out a little bit. So I go over these edges really dark, and then I go back and do like a flicking method, and then I'll go around and I'll blend it in. Once I do that, let's go ahead and put a notch in here. Okay. And then I go around like that. Make the lines not so hard. And then I'll blend that out in a second. I don't know, I changed my method. I change it just kind of depending on my mood. And in my mood right now, I want to do it this way. Now we'll make it darker in the corners, just because I like it that way. Again, this is what I do. And then I'll go and blend it out a little bit. This is soften it some. Excuse me, I was saving some water. Okay. I'm going to take our twine, put it underneath, and tie a little knot. Get this a little too tight, maybe. It's okay. It'll still work. There we go. Like that. Come up here. If I can get it underneath there. I did make it. I made this a little too tight, y'all. That's alright. It'll still work. Here and then here. There we go. And there, and I think that's plenty. Right there. I'll cut this piece up like that. Okay, so that'll work. And just loop that around, and then there you go. Yeah. And there we go. Okay. Alright, that's done. So we can add this to the book. Grab it without knocking everything in the world down. Okay. Now that's going to go in this portion here. It's going to go right there. And we'll leave, of course, some room for a top-loading pocket. So let's grab our art glitter glue. If you ever put your thumb where you want your pocket entrance to be. And for those of you who are new, wondering why I'm not going to the edge with my glue, is because this method allows the pocket to be to grow a little bit. It's not so tight against the base page, and I call it a little breathing room. So it gives it some room to grow versus being so flat on the page that it's very limited on what you can put in there. I'll show you in a minute once this dries what I mean by that. Okay, there we go. Next portion, let's do the easy bit. I'm going to put a pre-made envelope up top here. One of these. I'll put that up there. So let's grunge this up a little bit. So this is the same as the other, just pre-made when we're done with eyelets instead of brads. Alright, so let's go and wrap that up. And we'll ink this up. So let me actually unwrap it so I can ink everything. We're going to make this really, really grungy. And then we'll come back later and probably stamp it, as a matter of fact. So I wonder if I should leave it off, grunge it up, and then stamp it, and then attach it. I think I will. We're going to go ahead and grunge it. We'll leave it off. We'll stamp it and attach it at the end. So let's just go ahead and ink it like I want it. Grunge this baby out and make it really dirty. Okay, I think that's pretty grunge. And just to make sure this doesn't come off, I'll tie a knot here. This doesn't look like they did that when they made this. Okay, that's how to do. Okay, we're going to come back to that one and probably do some stamping on this guy. Yeah, I think so. So I'm going to put him to the side. And we'll go ahead and put what I wanted to put here. What I want to make here is a pocket, a deep pocket with a flip over. So I've already picked up my papers for that. You know what, before we do that, let's go ahead and do something really simple that's already done, and add that big torn pocket to this section that I've already done. So what I did here is I took Tim Holtz paper, and I went ahead and put the flaps on it, 1/2 inch on the sides, 1/2 inch here. Went ahead and mitered the corners and the edges up top. So let's redo this one up here actually. Went ahead and inked this, and I tore this section away. This is what it will look like when we put it on top. Okay? So let's go ahead and do this and get this out of the way. And that panel will be done. Now let's set this down, put a little more right here. Okay. And then just press this down. Make sure that that's even. Yeah, there we go. I love torn pockets, y'all. I don't know why. I think it just looks so much better. That's cute. Alright. I'll let that sit. Clean out this tip real quick while it's doing its thing. Alright. Alright, let's see. It should be good to go now. Yep, I think we're good. Alright, so let's go back to the inside here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a pocket with this one, a deep one here, yeah? I'm probably going to cut out a hole here for maybe a little buggy, let's make it a specimen pocket, yeah? And so we'll have that, and then I'm going to cut this to be a flap going over there. And then I wanted to add this library card that I got at thrift store inside there, yeah? And this, I was sure what I was going to do with this. I think it was going to be decoration, but it's kind of cool piece of scrap paper. But so yeah, all right. So let's make the pocket first. You measured that, so it needs to be a little bit smaller, a little narrower. So we'll just make the guts bigger or wider so it'll fit. Yep. Okay. So let's go grab our scoring board if we want, just for the sake of the tutorial. Yeah, normally I don't do that, but I want to make sure you guys are getting the best of the experience, right? Right. Okay, so we can do this one of two ways. Now, we can make the pocket where I just cut this in half and like a regular pocket and just do flaps this way. We can do it this way, make it a deeper pocket with a gusset on either side. And then like that. You know what? How about we just do a regular pocket. I'll cut this in half. And then we'll score it. Yeah? Okay. Bring up my big boy here. So we'll cut it right about there. That'll do it. We can use that for something else. Alright. And then now we can bring this out if we want. Make some scores, yeah? So it's going to be this way, so we'll do the inches, half inch here, and a half inch here, and this will be the bottom, half inch right here. Yeah? Okay, easy peasy, right? And we're going to make some cutting for the flap, or the little flip out as well. So we should probably do that before we glue this down. Why does that look weird to me? There we go. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and cut our corners. Actually, let's measure this and make sure it fits in that spot. See if we have to cut it down some. Yeah, I'm going to tear it down a smidge up here, and then I'm going to punch the hole there. So let's go ahead and do our tearing now. And this ought to get it to the right height. Let's take a look, see now. I think I might want it still a little bit shorter because unless this is flat, it's going to be kind of a pain to get anything in there. So let's do another tearing here, maybe another 1/2 inch off, something like that. Now remember to always tear away from you so you don't see that white core. If you tear this way, it'll look like that. Yeah? We don't want that. So you always tear away from you. Unless you want to see that, then it's up to you. That is your thing. Alright, now let's take a look. Let's see how it looks now. That's a little bit better, don't you think? Yeah. Okay, one more tear. One more tear. Okay, just one more time. There we go. That's good. There's plenty of room to get in there now. Okay. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and miter these corners here. All right, we're going to grab our punch where we want to put our specimen slide. So that's going to go... Yes, I'll put it right about there. There we go. Let's grab some acetate here in a second and make that window. So that's what we got there. Now, I know I had some acetate pieces around here somewhere. Here, we pause and go grab that, and I'll be right back, you guys. Okay, I am back. Making sure I got audio. Okay. Alright, let's just cut out a little square here, and we'll attach it there. Good. I hope. Here we go. Good. Yep. Alright. I'm just going to put some glue around the edges of the acetate. You know, make sure you don't get that glue in that acetate because it is a bear to get off, to clean it off, and it most often does not come off very well. And you'll have a streak on there. Okay, there we go. Good. All right. And then we'll go grab a bug here in a minute, throw it on there. Probably should have just put out a bug. Oh well. Let's see. Do I have one over here? I might already have one over here, y'all. Hold on a tick. Let's see. And then I may just take that little piece of acetate off and put this one on. Let's see. Is there a bug that we haven't used yet that I have already cut? I think we're going to do that. I just wasted a piece of acetate. See if I can get it off without... Well, that was simple. Alright, let's try that again. I am going to use... What have we used so far? We used a bumblebee. So we haven't used that guy. So let's use that one. What do you guys think? Let me see which one I like better. This guy. This guy. It's kind of hard to see against that, isn't it? I have another idea. I have some printed on some paper. That way we could see it, like these. That might be a better idea. I think it is a better idea. Let's do that. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna cut out one of these. Put these away so I don't lose those. And I cut one of these guys out. So let's cut out, we already did the bumblebee. Let's see, what else have we done? We've done that guy. How about, I do like this one over here. I'm gonna do this one. Alright, let's see how this one looks. Yeah, that's much better. Alright. But I still kind of like that window. So if we went back and I did put this back and then put this on top of it, I like that better. Okay, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to put the acetate back, then this on top. Make sure, I know this fits. Make sure this fits in here. I'm going to cut a little bit off top. Okay, just a little smidge more off the top, and it will fit. Okay, let's put that acetate back. Give it a little clean up here. Alright, where did I have it before? Over here. So that's, again, I can get the glue out on the edges. And put this piece back on. You notice how I'm pressing the glue away from the window. Make sure it doesn't get in there. Alright, and then we will add this guy here. Again, making sure we don't get it in the window. Okay. And very carefully line him up. Okay, alright, let's press that down. Again, pressing away from the window. And there we go. Easy peasy, yeah? Ugh, not so easy peasy. I'm going to crunch up the little window a little bit. Okay. Alright, how are we doing on time, y'all? 39 minutes? Okay. Let's keep it moving. I want to finish this tonight. Alright, so that'll go there. Let's go ahead and ink this up as well. Okay, let's put that to the side for a minute. So we need to measure this flip. So we're going to have a flip here. It needs to be same height as this guy here. So let's go ahead and cut that. How much do I want the flip to be? I want the flip to be as wide as the pocket. So let's do that. I'm going to fold it over the pocket to get a little measurement. Okay, so that's where we want it. Let's straighten up this. Okay, put that to the side. Let's see, how tall do we need it? Okay, this is the taller side, so I'm going to just cut a little mark here. Okay, that's how tall we want it. This is how wide we want it. And then I'm going to give it an inch, a half-inch flip. I'm going to eyeball this time. So let's give this a good crease here. Yeah. And I'm going to eyeball a half-inch flap. Pretty close. And then we cut it a guide here, so I'm going to cut that. See, it's not straight at all. Man, I'm just not doing this right, am I? Probably get out my cutter. Let me grab that real quick before I make a big mess out of this. Okay. Before that out of hand. Alright, so this is going to go here. And that pocket will go here. Like so. So we'll have a flap here. Yeah? And then on the other side, or the inside of that flap, we're going to have this guy here. Yeah? Okay. Alright, let's get this one inked. Corners rounded. Where is my corner? Ah, there it is. Let's do it. 7 millimeters. Yeah. Okay. I just realized that's backwards. So, yeah, because I do it this way, it's upside down. Did it again. That's okay. You know what? We'll do flip this way. No big deal. We'll just flip it around. Do it that way. Alright, let's get it inked and attached. So we can get that pocket on there and keep on going. Keep on trucking. Get this edge and get it creased. Okay. Alright. Let's miter these two just to get rid of extra bulk that we don't need. And then we'll put it right here. So here's what's funny, y'all. If I put it this way, this is right side up, but backwards. If I put it this way, over here, this part is upside down, but this part is up straight. That's so funny. I guess it doesn't really matter, but I wanted it this way. Does it really matter? No, it does not. Ugh. Does not matter. Either way is fine, but we're going to flip it out this way just because my ADHD will not allow me to put it upside down. I just can't. I can't do it, y'all. Can't do it. It's backwards, which has bugged me already, but that's okay though. It's supposed to be a see-through piece anyway. Alright, right. Alright, let's put this up right about here. Alright, push that down. Make sure we get a good seal there. Okay, along the crease. Alright, we are good to go there. Alright, let's go ahead and glue this guy down. Yep. Sorry, I think I just bumped the camera with my head. Sorry, y'all. Make sure that's straight. Okay. Now that's down. Okay. We are going to ink this up a little bit so it's not so stark. There's little fruit fly or something flying around here. Okay. And we'll do the same thing here. Give it a little bit of color. Even put a wrinkle in it. How about that? Let's put a wrinkle in there like that. And maybe another one right here. Yeah. There we go. Another one right there. There we go. And that goes back in there. Alright, and this will go here. Right there, smack in the middle. When we close it, it'll be sticking up like that. We want to put it like this. So it's not sticking up. And then what am I going to put right there? Another pocket, of course. I think we're going to do it like that. Yeah. We can even utilize the tape that's on the back too. It's got stickers. So we'll undo these and glue it and make a pocket right there. Yes, yes. So here we go. We'll put that right there. Yeah. That's straight. I think so. I'll get my head keep smacking the camera. Okay, so here's our flip, and it definitely needs something right there in the front. And I've got some pre-made pockets, hold please, that I can put in there. So let's take out my book here and see what we've got in there. Let's see, how about, there's this one. Or maybe is this one too big? That one or this one? I think that one I like better. Let's see that. Or we can use this envelope. of like the envelope actually. So we're gonna go with the envelope. Sorry for the crunching. You probably can hear my crunching ice in the background. I love ice crunchy. I love chewing ice. La, 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 la. Oop. All right. Yeah, let's put that on there. I like that one. All right, let's glue that on, and we'll do a top-loading pocket there, of course. I think I'll do it a little off-center. Yeah. Just because I want to. All right. There we go. Put some, like a cluster on here later on. There we go. All right. So there's our flap. There's our pocket. Let's make sure it doesn't get popped open a little bit. There we go. Envelope. Flip. Envelope. Yep. And then up there, we are going to put this pocket, or this envelope as well. Yeah? I do want to stamp it. I think it needs a little stampy. Yeah. Okay. So there's that, and essentially we are done, ladies and gentlemen, with the structure here. We got all the pockets in. We got some of the embellishments done, like over here. We did a lot of them over on these two panels here. Let's see. Definitely do some more though, right? Yep. Let's see. What have we got in here? Here. We can do some more stamping here. Definitely more stamping on these guys. Yeah. Some more up here maybe. And here. Okay, some stamping here. Some embellishments here. Definitely need to get some closures together for these guys. That pocket's good. Find something to put inside there. I've got plenty of tags for that. We're good there. And this pocket should be good too, right? Yep, we are good. All right, y'all. Let's see. We are going to call it a night here because we are basically done and we're almost at an hour. So every panel is done. We just got to do the little embellishments and this baby will be ready to go. I just want to thank you guys for joining tonight. We're almost done. This is part 8. Part 9 will be the embellishing and the reveal. So thank you guys again for joining. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. Let me know that you did. And also if you didn't like it, I noticed a couple of my videos are getting some no likes. So let me know what you didn't like about it. Also, we have the 500 milestone subscriber giveaway. Not too far away. I mean, I just hit 300, so it may take a while. So leave a comment if you'd like to join the giveaway, and I'll put your name in the pot. Those of you who already have, for the previous giveaways, your name's already in automatically. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.